Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kellen Cash here. Check this out. Let me just make sure, as always, I'm recording on all levels. What's going on, everybody? Kellen Cash here with another work break, jamming, whatnot, like always. And I wanted to come and talk about it's the first of the month. And, the first of the month is when entrepreneurs get paid. Some of y'all get paid on the first. Invoices have been flying out. Some of you guys send your invoices, all right, on the first. We like to get paid on the first, so we send it out before then. And it's a beautiful situation when you have a system. But I'm still hearing people say, hey, I'm having a problem getting paid and my people are paying me late. So I wanted to give, a couple tips on how to deal with late pay, because late pay might affect how you work. Just like the federal government workers, some of them were not working when they weren't getting paid. And that makes sense, right? Because you need gas, you need lights, you need to make sure your kids have money for school. So, that's the reason why we kind of back off the government contracting to pursue anything real heavy, because we need to get our money. It takes so much time to do all that. So how do you deal with the late pay? First of all, I want to ask, what are you doing to get paid? You should have a system in place, an invoice. Now, if you are really blessed and fortunate, you have long-term clients who never forget you, right? They never forget you unless something's happening, and then you're just not getting paid, kind of like the government. And that's a whole different situation. But most of you don't have those type of clientele. And so invoices, whether you're using Zoho Books, whether you're using PayPal, it really doesn't matter on the software, but you need to have some software that sends that to them, sends reminders to them. You need to have, with them if they're habitual late payers, to let them know, hey, I'm going to need my money. And anybody who really respects your service, whatever it is, they're going to get you your money on time. We find that over a decade, if someone is going to late pay you constantly or give you an excuse, cut them. They're not a client. Cut them right then and there. They don't respect the system. They don't respect what you have going on. They don't respect what they have going on because they gave you their word that they're going to pay and they didn't. So you got to cut those type of people out of your life quickly. That's negative energy, man. You can't deal with that. So you can't, and it can feed onto your other clients. And some of y'all vent too much to your clients and tell them, oh, well, you're such a good this or that, or you don't do me like so-and-so. There's no need to do that. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing by cutting people and moving on. This is business. This is about the dollar signs, after the purpose. Always I hope you're doing purposeful work and dutiful work, but you got to get paid. Payment is part of that, unless you have an agreement that you're going to work for free. And I know some of y'all are brand new. Some of you are just wanting to hold on to that, superstar client that you have, but it's really not serious. If you got to hold on, it's like riding a bull, man. That bull's trying to buck you all the time and you're trying to stay on. I like riding bulls. I don't ride bulls in business though, PBA, PBR, you ain't, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous for everything else we got going on. So that's one thing. Reminders, software, I would say, is number one. And then cutting people, knowing when to let people go. Sometimes business is like dating. Sometimes it's a marriage between the companies. But you always have to know you have as much value as them. If not, if you don't think that, they can tell that, and they're already 1 foot out the door anyway. You know what I mean? They're on the Tinders, whatnot. They're on the whatever else there's out there. There's plenty of fish still a thing out there. It's been a minute, for me to know about those things. But you have to know that you need money. And you know, if you're paying for software annually, you really need your money on time. See, the clients in our thing, what we do in public relations and consulting, they don't necessarily know everything how we do it with the software, because sometimes they're just not interested. Sometimes, you know, that's just not what they do. You know, so you really have to, you know, let people know, hey, I got you in the system. For me to keep this system going, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. You know, for me, because I need my money. You know, DJ Quick and Rihanna try to let you know you need your money. So, and again, if you cut someone, just let them know. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just let them know, you know, the money that you promised is continually late or non-existent, and then you let them go. You know, if you're a little bit bigger, you may have someone who does that for you. You know, but some of y'all love to fire folks. Those folks are kind of stay away from. You know, they go, "Oh, you're fired." They think they're Trump, and they'll never get to that level because they can't handle that type of you know push, whatnot. So that's my little work tip on how to deal with payments on the first of the month. On the first of the month, you should be smiling. You should be happy that, whoa, I see the money coming in and I get to pay people. That's a beautiful thing in life, that you get to pay people, you know, whether it's big or small. If they accept it, that money helped them. If not, they would have told you to keep your few cobbles, right? So don't ever look at small beginnings and bringing people. If you're paying people, even on Fiverr, you're paying people. They may be across the water or whatnot, but you're paying people. So, you know, you need to take pride in that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, that you're paying people, that families are able to eat off your work. And that if you have, you know, the purpose of, hey, I'm supposed to be doing this and paying even more people and more people, you know. And some of y'all, you're not supposed to pay anyone. Some of y'all are at a level, you know, you get your first, you know, couple $1,000 and it's like heaven to you, and you think it's going to last forever just in that one thing. And if you're not looking to expand, wow, you're looking for the downfall. But some people are not mature enough. They get, you know, money. Some people get $100,000 and they don't want to share it. I've seen it. They don't want to share it. It hurts them to just share even a little bit, you know. Even though they're all the experts would tell them, hey, you need to spend at least $20,000 on X, Y, and Z. It hurts them to spend that 20, because that 100 to them was, you know, maybe it took a lifetime, like the song says. You know, it takes a lifetime to make $1 million. It might have took them a lifetime to get 100, and they're not mature enough to understand or respect a team. If you don't respect a team and let the team do what the team does and what they're experts in, I don't know how to help you. But to say, wake up, you know, wake up. You got to respect your team. You know, I remember when we were young and we would see the OGs, man, they you know, pulled up in the new Benz off the work, convertible, and we're like, you know, we're still in Buicks and Hondas, you know, and respecting the process, but we're like, the team helped you get here. You feel me? Like, help us, put us on. You know, we know you wanted the Mercedes and this and that, but you know, we didn't even get to ride in it, you know, none of that. So to each his own, but you got to respect the team. That's why we're doing this for over a decade. I see the pitfalls coming from a mile away. I can see them like, nah, man, we're not even going down that road, because your character can't hold that. So that's my quick tip work break. I hope you guys appreciate it. Please leave me comments, questions, all that good stuff. When you like and share, you inspire somebody else to get this game that schools are not teaching them. I hope you guys check out our podcast called Diversified Game. That's diversifiedgame.com. It's on all the platforms as well. It's a top Apple 100 podcast. We're going to go check out Podfest in Orlando. Can't wait. You know, Tyson will be there with me. Still hoping AL can make it. But you guys, Holler at me. Let me know what you guys want to hear, what you want to learn. You can book some time too if it's a personal question on your business or how to get into that business or travel. prfirm.as.me. Book me.